All right, I'm going to go into frame by frame and how I combined um, frame by frame with rigged. And I'm looking at Chucky's animation here, and let me just go here and take a look at what I did. Okay, what I do is I treat every layer in a frame by frame as what the old animators would call a book. That means, if you think about it, everything would be in a quick flip um, book of like 10, 15, 20 frames, and it would sit there, and anything repeatable, they would go back and they'd call it a book. Well, if you take that same logic and you add it to Anime Studio, what you end up doing is, let's bring up the layers here and look at what I've got going on. Hey, so I'll have, let's go uh, to the main bone here. And what the main bone does, it's a smart bone, and all it's doing is going through and controlling the selection of the individual layers in, I'm going to turn off this, and here you have 3 layers, so you're going to have a smart bone like that. And of course you can push in layers in between and change things like that. And if you go to the first one, which is actually in the middle, okay, you'll see I have a Q bone here, which will be this one. Let's go show label. So the Q bone is just to make sure that this um, blue pencil picture shows up. And if we go back to the main line, you can see where the blue pencil is here. And I've taken this and placed it into the smart bone so that Q, and it's turning the wrong way for some reason. So let's go back to the bone, and oh, gotta go up here. And I don't like the rotation. I want this to be here and the rotation to be like that. So anyway, so let's go back up to the main line of the top layer. So as you can see, as I get out, I've left Chucky's animation alone pretty much. And as I get out and I start doing my animation here, what's happening here is that I'm selecting, in this position I'm selecting Q, which is this layer, and I've changed it into a bone. And as I come down, I'm playing with this layer here, and I've got this animation going on. And normally what I'd do is I'd have the animation on the line, and then as I make the animation, I'll copy it and I'll place it into a smart bone. I've got 2 of them going on so far. Let me cancel. Let me make another smart bone here. So now I've got 3 of these smart bones, and I'm just going to rearrange the timing. I'm not going to go, crazy here. And maybe I'll adjust one of the bones, a couple of bones here. Oops. No, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. So let me adjust some of the bones here. And so now I've got this animation, and I've got this bone. So I'm going to select this bone B18, Control copy, Control V, okay. And I'm going to go back on the main line, and I'll copy, oops, I want to copy everything. Control copy, Control V, oops, come on. Alright, undo. I want to be on 0 when I do this. Control V, here. So now I've got this animation in there. And if I go back to the main line, I can trigger, and I can trigger, oops, I'm on the wrong layer. So let's go. Oh, can't be on frame 0 to animate. So let's go back to here. So now I've got 3 different possibilities of animation. I'm going to turn this one back, and I'm going to take a look at this one. And oh, here's my mistake. I have to pull this bone from here upward. So I'm going to turn around and copy the bone, select it, Control copy, Control V, okay. And now I should have, I also have to make the same turn as B18, so let's turn this way. Let's go back to the main line, go up here, B18, and I got to put a rotation in this bone too. Okay, so now I've got the one bone controlling the other one. So now when I come in here and I rotate this bone, oh, I gotta go back, main line, I have all the animation that's in B18. So all this animation, which is this, is now on the top layer. And you can do that with the frame by frame. You can do that with the rigged. Here's the frame by frame, here's the rigged, okay? And each time you go to a different smart bone that's drawn to the top, you can control all that. So it's not that difficult. I mean, there's a little work involved, but I don't know. I mean, I can live with it. Hey, thanks for watching. Bye.